When do you think it's appropriate to use a virtual tabletop? When you're playing online or offline? I think both. It's just a tool that you can use when convenient. I give you two examples. First one is Dimension 20. They used the Spire to show big and epic scenes for Starstruck Odyssey and the 7 campaign. But they did it in the Dome with Michael Schabach and a big technical team that helped them navigate online maps. They did it with the audience in mind. And for the audience. On the other hand, I have Gen Con. It wasn't a great choice to force players at the real table to play on a virtual table with a live audience right in front of them. Beware of the spoilers, and let's talk about this particular one-shot. The first encounter occurs in the tavern. It takes place in the theater of the mind. The world expands and blooms under Abria and her players' narrative weaving. It's cool, nice and dandy. The last battle takes place on a virtual table and lacks the same pace. There is much less eye-to-eye communication, much less anticipation of dice rolls on laptops. The one-shot is still decent, and you can enjoy watching it, but it works because the people at the table know how to roleplay and not because this virtual tool do any help. Quite the opposite, I think. You can gather 5 of the coolest people with a great imagination to play D&D and still ruin the experience for your audience. If your goal is to sell a product and not to try to reach out to the community. You know that TTRPG is about collaborative storytelling and human connection, right? I don't think Wizards of the Coast understand that. The team and GM's move in the end are kind of brilliant and also funny. It's very meta that the 2 power-hungry dragons were left alone in this online dungeon, and the adventurers, quite literally, remove themselves from the battle scene to continue having fun in the tavern that occurred earlier. It's a fantastic decision, and I like the irony.